Hey everybody, welcome to our second training. Thank you for those of you that tuned into the first one and responded and gave me some input and feedback. I really appreciate that. I hope that it was beneficial to you and that you were able to use it and are able to use it in the upcoming weeks. So today we're going to talk about 4 steps to becoming your best leader, and I am working on this with you, so know that we are in this together. I'm going to speak quickly, guys, because I've already recorded it twice and ran out of time, so I'm hoping that we could do this within the time that they give me. So, and when I say they, I really just mean my phone. All right, so number 1, we have different focuses. Number 1 is the welcome focus. This means that we are focused on welcoming our kids and making them feel like they have walked into a room, a building of their best friends. We talked about this a little last week, so I'm not going to go into it too extensively, but just reminders to get down on their level, to high five them, to hug them, to be excited when you see them. That may not be when they walk into your classroom, that may be in a hallway. Your first interaction with them should make them feel welcomed. Number 2, we need to be connection focused. This means our goal is to connect them to our leaders, each other, and Jesus. So connecting them to our leaders means that we need to ask questions, you guys. We need to find out about their lives, and we need to follow up with them later. So if we find out that they really enjoyed a certain activity at school last week, then this coming week we ask them about a new activity, or maybe if they did the same one. We want to create conversational opportunities so that we can use those in the future. If we ever need to reach a child, they trust us because they know that we care, and that makes reaching them easier. We need to connect them to other kids, so making sure that we are helping them introduce themselves to each other and giving them opportunities in small groups to talk to one another and not just to us. That's really important. And then connecting them to Jesus. We want to be an example in worship and in prayer so that they see what it means to love Jesus. Examples are huge. Words are important, but examples are important as well. Number 3, we want to be big picture focused. Understand the big picture and your heart in it. You guys are such a huge part of what we do. You are what we do. Our big picture is to inspire a generation to learn, love, and lead, and you are a part of that. The part you play is never bigger, though, than the thing you're a part of. Let's move from helping to owning. So when you're helping with something, that means that you contribute because you were asked to. Owning means that you're a part of something because it belongs to you. Guys, our ministry, it belongs to you, so I want you to own it. I want you to notice things that aren't within your responsibility and own them. You do that and you do a great job. I challenge you to do something different this week. Connect more with families. Be more aware of the kids that you have in your classroom. Jump around more. Sing louder. I know that can be uncomfortable. I believe in you guys. You can do it. Sweat a little bit. Get a little extra cardio in there. Number 4, ministry focus. This is Jesus. This is Jesus focused. Guys, we are not there sacrificing our time and our Sundays to babysit. We are there because we believe in the hearts and lives of our kids, and we are there because we are passionate about kids encountering Jesus. Let's not forget that. So everything we do needs to be about a God encounter for those kids. Do you believe that God can speak to you about your kids? I hope that you do, because he can. I would encourage you this week to start praying. Obviously, that's not going to be an audible prayer unless you're praying with the kids, but pray for them throughout the lesson, throughout worship. If you see that child that is standing there not really super engaged, really pray for them in those moments and ask God to engage them. I want you to be a little bit extra. What can we do in those moments that are outside of our plans? And trust God with that. Don't just go through the curriculum, believe for God encounters. Guys, this goes so well with our series that we're doing in the adult church right now. Let's believe that our kids can encounter Jesus and that Jesus can encounter them, because he will, guys, he will. A challenge this week, really quick, I'm running out of time. Think of a child in your classroom or one that you know in GC Kids. Ask God to direct you and pray for that child this week, believing that God wants to and will encounter them. When you know, here's your response to my email. When you know who you're going to pray for, reply to this email with their name so we can support you each week. Let's be the absolute best leaders that we can be for our kids, the ministry, and the Lord. Thank you for every single thing you do. I love you guys. See you Sunday.